Welcome back into the Cheesehead and the Bear podcast, episode 118. If you're looking to upgrade your wardrobe with new sports merch, make sure to check out Old Time Sports. They have all your favorite teams across all sports, including NFL, NBA, hockey, and more. Use the link in our bios and use code CHEESE15. That's CHEESE15 to get yourself a discount at checkout. You have Cheesehead, number one, Connor Kelly.
You said number 2, Mason Berg, signing in.
Got to bear, Brennan Elkis.
And the Viking, Alex Rudinger.
Well, gentlemen, all 4 of us back together yet again. Feels good.
Let's go.
Good. Especially because the hot topic of today's podcast is going to be NFC North Group rankings. Obviously, we'll get a couple other things in there. We're going to be talking rookie fantasy top 10 draft-wise. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't even know what that was.
Life-size Kyler Murray.
Damn.
That's, yeah, there it is. That's funny. We'll see where Kyler Murray ends up on the QB rankings in a couple minutes here. But again, sports starters, things that happened in the NFC North. And then NBA playoffs, obviously going down. Round 1 has just finally wrapped up. A couple game 7s that had to get done. So we'll be giving our recap and round 2 predictions. It's going to be very, very intense NBA playoffs. I'm excited to talk about that. But first, gentlemen, let's talk about the Green Bay Packers quickly. And our backup quarterback that is now a veteran. And he's going to help Jordan Love stay on the field and make sure, I don't want to see Tyrod Taylor because Tyrod Taylor has signed with the Green Bay Packers. I don't want to see him on the field, but I love the signing. Connor, how are you feeling about it?
I 100% agree. He's one of the last guys I want to see on the field. Obviously, we want Jordan Love to stay healthy. We want him to play all the games. But, in an unfortunate situation where maybe he has to come in and, let's say Love gets banged up, he's got to come in for a quarter or something like that. I'm totally okay with it. He's been in the league for a long time. He's not actually the best player. He still makes mistakes. He's never kind of been that guy. But to have a vet like that as a backup to where you can maybe, go in for a quarter or so and just kind of get through it, not make any mistakes, and kind of maybe keep a lead if we have one, then that's all you're looking for in a backup guy. And I think this is just a perfect signing for us.
Yeah, anything's better than Desmond Ritter, am I right?
Yes.
My Wi-Fi is going in and out. That's all I got for right now.
There we go.
Yeah, cool. I don't know. Yeah, you guys.
It's not
veteran backup,
flashy, but it's something we did.
Yeah,
Not
really.
much
Anything's
really
better
to say.
than Desmond.
He's a better backup quarterback than Desmond Ritter. I do like the experience. I like that he's been around the league a lot, can definitely share his thoughts and his vision to, Jordan Love and anyone else on the team. Honestly, he doesn't really just have to be a mentor to Jordan Love either. I think he's more of a just mentor to the entire team at this point because, what is he,
Dude's seen it
39,
all.
40 years old?
I think he's like 38 or 30.
I mean,
Actually, I think he's younger than that.
He's, I think he's like 38 plus.
36 going on 37.
Damn
He's
it.
36.
God, all right, man. I really thought he was older than that. I hate the signing now. How dare we sign a young quarterback?
He looks like it though. God damn.
He has seen some shit. So hopefully it's just, good mentorship for the locker room. Next sports starter. Moving on. Defensive tackle DJ Reader, former Lion, is signing with the Giants. 2 years, worth $12.5 million, and could earn a couple extra $3 million if he's performing well for the Giants. Gentlemen, I don't know who wants to start because personally, again, Giants defense, I'm a big fan of it. Just adds to it. So hell yeah, go Giants.
Brendan, you can take over. This is your team.
I know. I'm just trying not to cut somebody off with me lagging. Alex, come on over, dude. Come on over, dude. It's just getting better and better over here, dude. It's getting better and better on over here. Everyone wants to come play with Daddy Dart. The line, they're doing everything. This is just an A+ offseason for the Giants. It just keeps getting better and better. They keep bringing in defensive tackle. After they get rid of one, they draft really well. They have Jackson Dart. Malik Neighbors is coming back. Scadaboo's coming back. Tremaine Edmonds.
Yep.
Bears legend. I could just keep going on, but I like it for the line. It kind of solidifies the defensive tackle position because losing Dexter is a huge loss. So I'm excited to see this whole team next year, man. God, the football season can't come soon enough. I can't lie.
Yeah, it was a big signing. I mean, they just got rid of their best defensive tackle, one of the best guys on their defense. And so bringing in a guy like DJ Reader, once again, he's kind of been around the block. He knows what he's doing in the NFL. Is he going to be a starter? Because I feel like he's going to
Oh
be
yeah.
more just, is
Yeah.
he? 'Cause I was going to
They're
say
gonna
he's going
Defensive
to be,
tackles before Dexter left, or after Dexter left, they were pretty rough.
gotcha. Well, that's good. I was going to say like anywhere else. I mean, he's just a really really solid player. So if they were going to have him in a rotational role, that would have been great also. But even as a starter, he's going to hold down that line. I think he's going to do great just with this overall defense and this team. He's going to make a huge impact.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you get rid of a really good defensive tackle, you bring in a decent defensive tackle. Not really much you can say there. That just makes sense.
It can get you a Daddy Dar
I'm
jersey. I know
not-
what size you wear. Come on,
No.
China man, get it ready for you, dude.
No,
I can
dude.
even put your name on the back. Come on.
There we
Come
go.
on.
Pass.
Yeah. This Giants defense, man. We'll see. It could blow up in their face, obviously, but I don't
Would
think
have been
so.
better if they drafted Caleb Downs.
Yeah, that's what some say. That's what they be saying.
That's word on the street.
Word on the street.
That's what
They be
some
saying
be
it.
saying.
I'm just a
That's what
messenger.
he
As
just-
an
he cried
outsider,
for like
all
an
I'm
hour.
saying is Arvell Reese is an A plus plus plus
For
plus plus
sure.
plus.
For sure. But
Yeah.
that number 10 pick though.
Yeah,
Come on, dude. The line matters. The line matters too.
gotta
the line
protect
matters,
boys
but
matter.
but it doesn't matter when Jackson Dart runs through everyone and still doesn't slide. So I mean,
He's gonna learn.
does it
He's
matter?
gonna learn.
I don't know.
Francis is gonna tell him. I just know it.
Yeah, I know it. I can predict it.
Francis told me.
Oh gosh. Well, Francis is an offensive lineman, so we can't be drafting him in our top 10 anytime soon. But we'll start talking about some other rookies here that will be drafted in the top 10 of our fantasy draft here. So we're going to pull up Sleeper. I mean, just kind of get an idea of what it's going to be looking like. Obviously, everyone's going to have different positions here. But number one, I'm going to say I think Jeremiah Love goes number one.
Can I speak on this?
Yeah.
No, you're not the only one that
No.
can't speak. Actually,
Well,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Loser.
Considering I may or may not have the first overall pick in this year's dynasty with our
okay.
podcast, there is not a single other player I will pick at the 101 than Jeremiah Love. He is
Okay.
100%. He is the locked in number one overall pick, and it's not close.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. The spot he was picked, not much competition that, is going to be healthy. Let's just say for the funny memes. Knock on wood. He'll just come in and be the one immediately at pick 3, and yeah, I think this is pretty consensus. He's going to be the one for dynasty drafts.
Yeah, 100%. Couldn't agree more. These really, I mean, you got guys like Carnell. Never mind. I don't want to spoil what we're gonna do later, but I think that he is the safest pick there at the 101.
Yeah, and let's get into number 2, Alex. You almost mentioned a wide receiver here. Do you think he goes second in a dynasty draft?
We're talking about Carnell Tate.
Daniel Tate on the Titans.
I would think so. I'm gonna base it off of what we were saying during the actual draft, is that he is the safe pick when it comes to the 3 receivers I'm assuming that we're gonna talk about next here. The other 2, whether it's fit, whether it's injury history, whether it's whether their skills are going to be able to transfer to the next level, I think Carnell Tate has the safest floor of those 3, so I think it's perfectly reasonable for you to take him with the 102.
I would have to agree. He'll be the wide receiver 2 on his team, but he'll get a lot of targets with this draft spot.
I'm kind of torn because I'm not even gonna lie. I do like Jordan Tyson over Carnell Tate.
Ceiling's higher.
You're
I think
a
it's
risk
higher.
guy. I get it.
I'm a
Mhm.
risk guy. Like,
Risk taker.
I think I like Jordan Tyson a little better, but I do understand the floor of Carnell Tate is safer. So I can understand that.
I like Lemon over Tyson. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
On
I
the
don't.
Eagles, just the fit.
Well, let's just play in a hypothetical world. Never seen it before. AJ Brown is not on that team anymore come the season starts. So I think I trust the Eagles offense to produce a little bit more. Lemon bumping up to that wide receiver 2 and with Jalen Hurts than Malachi or Jordan Tyson with shitbag. That's kind of how I look at that. And now that Devontae Smith will still get his yards, he's going to be guarded by the 1, and then Jordan Tyson will be then guarded by the 2, which I think will kind of open up some lanes for him. Mekhi Levin, I'm sorry. Yes.
But for the 102, Cardinal Tate, right?
100%. Yes.
Okay. Absolutely.
So,
he's got wide receiver 1 potential, if we're being honest. So
he does.
He's the one wide receiver that does have that wide receiver 1 potential.
Yes.
I can understand the thinking, Mekhi Lemon over Jordan Tyson. I can understand that. It's such a tough situation too, because like I really AJ Brown's gone. Like he's not going to be on the team, so like it's going to be Devontae Smith. Mekhi Lemon's going to be the 2. Jalen Hurts, big name. I'm going to be honest. He has not shown me over the last year or 2 that he's good at throwing the football. He just hasn't. And Tyler Shipbag, from what we've seen so far, honestly, they're kind of on the same page. Like it's at this point, it's just kind of who do you think's the better receiver? I think Jordan Tyson's the better receiver. I think he's going to translate better. I think he's going to be better in the NFL. And I also think in the division that they are in, I think with the games that they have to play, I think he's going to have more opportunity against worse teams than Mekhi Lemon is.
Yeah,
he's spitting.
This is going to be a what you're feeling, because I'm Lemon just because of the comps he's gotten with Amon-Ra St. Brown. So all of his routes are going to be 2 feet in front of the line, and that's going to be what he does. He's going to be a yak guy, is what I've heard from Lemon. I don't know what Tyson's comp was, so I'm not really sure his play style. But if Jalen Hurts just has to throw it to my TV for a completion, and then Lemon does the rest, I kind of like that a little bit more, personally. But
the issue is Jalen Hurts actually has to throw the ball for that to happen.
We're loving Shitbag a lot right now. We're giving him a lot of props.
I'm not giving Shitbag any props. I'm just shitting on Jalen Hurts.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, but Shitbag has to make those throws too.
He does.
If we're being real.
I like the Saints offense a lot this year, though. I can't lie. I don't really know what this Eagles offense is going to give us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I will say, if AJ Brown does stay, Lemon plummets to the bottom of the this draft. Obviously, right?
No way. No way.
That would be Mason and Alex. Who are you thinking for 3 here? Because it kind of sounds like what me and Connor want.
Right.
I'm gonna say Jordan Tyson.
I will also say Jordan Tyson. Okay. We saw a little bit of shitbag, but I like what I saw. And honestly, I like Saquon Barkley more than HN, so I think there's more pass opportunity, in New Orleans than there is in Philly. So
agreed.
Tyson 3.
It also doesn't really matter that much because Lemon just goes 4.
Right. Yep. It's Tyson 3, Lemon 4, interchangeable. 3A, 3B, whatever we want to call it. Let's move on to pick 5. And this is the pick that I have in Dynasty.
I thought you had 6.
I have 5 and 6.
Oh shit!
Oh, and I'm gonna keep both. And now I've got options here. I could go Jadarian Price. I could go Conception, Cooper, Sadiq.
Fernando Mendoza. You can go too.
Or Ty Simpson. This is Dynasty drafted stash.
Yeah. So for me, it's between Price and probably Conception.
Really?
So what are your guys' thoughts?
What happened to the Sadiq love? What happened to the
you
Sadiq
were?
love?
You were. Oh, if he gets to me.
If he gets to me, that's who I'm gonna take. What happened to that, Mason?
Did you guys not hear who picks right after 5?
Yeah, but you said 2 players.
So I'm just at 5. At the 5 spot, I'm just thinking other people too here. Not just me.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's why I like
that. Here's the thing: we're doing just general, right? Or
yeah,
that's what we're kind of doing.
It's not just based on ours. So
yeah, that's fair. I would just positional value. I would make the argument here for Price. he is going to come in. Charbonnet's obviously injured, so if he shows well during camp, there's a chance that he starts the season as the running back one. So with Charbonnet out, but the only problem with that is then when Charbonnet comes back, we saw last year how much Seattle fucking loves Charbonnet for some reason. So even if Jadarian Price is doing really fucking well, apparently that doesn't matter to Seattle, and they will just give Charbonnet the fucking keys to the backfield again. So you do run the risk of having to, maybe he starts off hot and you have him for the first 4 weeks and he's getting you fucking 15, 20 points a game going crazy. Charbonnet comes back in, you're lucky to get 5 for the rest of the year. So there's that risk when it comes to the running back.
Would it be that, or is what's his nuts still just going to come in on the goal line and just take touchdowns? Like Price still might just get the entire workload and just not get the touchdowns unless he has that breakout speed.
Right, and then what is he getting? 5 or 50, 60 yards a game, no touchdowns, maybe a reception or two here,
8, 9 points.
Right, you're losing so much value after like week 4, versus you go with a guy like Casey Conception who's his fucking competition. Jerry Jeudy,
Denzel
Boston, another rookie.
He's
like
quarterback.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's his comp right there.
God, I don't wanna go into it, but or do you go Omar Cooper? Like, is that something you go with? Is that something you consider? You saw what he did in Indiana. You saw, his connection with Mendoza. Now, I will say this as a precursor, but take Jets players at your own risk. Okay, we all know how the Jets do with talent, especially rookie talent. So that's another route you can go. Me personally, at 5, I think just for the value, I would probably say Price, and then hope that he at least splits the backfield after week 4.
Yep.
Yeah. Great monologue there. The first thing I clicked on for Price and on Sleeper, first thing, not expected to lead Seahawks backfield right away.
Right.
So I thought that was
gotta earn
pretty. Yeah, they're gonna put Emmanuel. What's his nuts?
Emmanuel
Emmanuel
Wilson.
Wilson out there first, and he's gonna shit the pants. And they're
So
gonna be
you
like,
already
"Well,
go ahead.
Absolutely cooked the Vikings last year though.
That's fair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, but he'll. We'll see. I don't know. Price was a first rounder, so we'll see what happens with him. I don't know who the quarterback is. I'm gonna be honest. For the Browns, we literally don't know. Jets wide receivers are scary as shit, so I'm not touching that. 5 seems like the worst pick here. I'm not gonna lie.
Literally.
Team Mason,
It's
this
so
sucks.
Yeah,
this is terrible. I
Because the
would
first
see if
4
you
are
could
a lock.
You could trade maybe for someone that wants like Mendoza or something here. I'd trade out of this, to be honest with you, at least 5. But I think Price could
I'll trade
easily
it to
take it
Mason.
over.
If only somebody offered him a trade a couple of weeks ago for this exact pick.
Oh, interesting.
Hey, before the draft, let's offer this before I even know who the rookie's gonna be at this position.
You should have left it in there and then accepted it now.
I'll be
It was
honest.
an exploding offer. Come on. Now, I'm not that dumb. Come on.
Exploding offers
I
are
like
my
it.
favorite.
Volt Alex
Alex
Pierce.
loves
Ooh.
those. I'm gonna
I
go
do.
Price.
You're not gonna get me 2 days later with an accept. No, hell no. I'll forget about it. Absolutely not.
Yo,
I'm gonna go Price here and move on.
Yeah.
I will say, by the way, last year, sorry to we're kind of going off track here, but the exploding offers, since we were talking about it, saved me last year when I submitted an offer to Connor and he let it expire, and thankfully it was for like Tajay Spears
Nope,
and
it was the
something.
opposite. I sent you the trade offer. It was Tajay Spears for
And
DeAndre Swift, I think. And
Yeah.
Alex was about to do it, and then it said
got hurt.
Tajay Spears
Rolled his ankle. Okay.
did some bullshit, and we were
Yeah.
literally together. And
Yeah.
and Alex like, you know what? I think we're gonna do it. And then literally notification pops up, and he's like, I'm out.
Tajay Spears broken ankle or some shit, whatever
I was
it was.
pissed,
That's
dude.
right.
I was so
Yep,
pissed.
that's right.
Exploded.
So what are we thinking here?
I'm good with Price.
I got Price. Yeah, it was funny because he showed me that trade. I'm like, dude, do that trade. He's like, I don't know. I like Tajay Spears. I'm like, for DeAndre Swift, dude, come on. What are we doing?
I sent him the trade offer.
That's not how I remember it.
I
You
don't
did
know,
send it to
man.
him, but
Is
you love Tajay Spears, bro.
I did like Tajay Spears, but I needed another
But
starter.
anyways, yeah, I'm going Price here.
Yeah.
I
I'll
honestly
look back
think
at
I
the
would
chat.
lean Conception here, but that's fine.
That's fair. Well, we're going Price.
Outvoted.
Yep. At 6, we could go Conception.
I think this is Sadiq.
I like
I-
Sadiq. I really do like Sadiq at the 6th spot, just for the positional value. Just for the positional value.
Yep.
I think Sadiq should go 7.
I mean, it's 6 or 7. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
That's kind of what it's going to be. It can be Conception can be 6 and Sadiq can be 7, but I really don't know who
for me.
Sure,
for
sure.
actual
Well,
draft.
it sounds like, yeah. Sounds like. Wait, who do you want? Connor, are you at 8?
I have 1, 7, 9, and 10.
7. Okay. And you said you want Conception? Concepcion?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm gonna get someone that I want, but I mean, if Sadiq was there at 7, I think overall value he would be the best pick. So honestly, that's why I think he probably goes 6, because I
Right.
think value-wise he has the best value.
Cool. So go to Sadiq and then Concepcion, and then what are we on, 8?
Yep. There we go.
This got to be
All
like
right.
Cooper,
And then just
I would
Cooper.
assume.
It has to be.
It's
Cooper at
probably
8.
Yeah.
Would be
I
Boston.
mean, it honestly could be Denzel Boston, because one of those 2 receivers is going to break out. You don't know
Right.
which one it's going to be. And quite frankly, whoever the quarterback is you have Geno Smith on one team, and we don't even know who on the other team. So this is literally just a shot in the dark on what receiver is going to have a better year.
Literally.
I like Denzel Boston now that I'm seeing that he's 6'4". That he is an enormous wide receiver. Holy shit.
Yeah. He big.
He's a big
All right,
boy.
so I'll go Boston and then Cooper,
That's
and
cool.
then what are we at, 10?
And then last-
Cooper.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and then 10.
And honestly, number 10, I think this is Fernando Mendoza.
Just
It's
throw
gotta be Mendoza at
Mendoza.
10.
Just throw Mendoza in there, yeah.
Yeah, because then
I
after
mean,
that,
honestly,
the player-
another.
players
You
dip.
know, you know who else wouldn't even be bad though is what's this guy's name? Chris Bell, wide receiver who just got drafted to the Dolphins.
Dolphins,
have
yep.
nobody. I mean, this guy
Yep.
could just get absolutely hammered with targets.
Yep. There's a couple other sleeper picks, like Bernard, I think, on Pittsburgh, Brazel going to Carolina.
But I think probably
Other
safe pick
possibilities.
at 10 is probably Fernando Mendoza.
Chris Bell tore his ACL in late November, so that sucks.
He'll be fine.
That's crazy.
Oh.
All right.
ACLs
Some
are fake
rankings?
anyways. Achilles are worse now.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, we doing some rankings now? Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Oh.
NFC North groups. All the offensive line, or geez Louise, all the offensive line.
All the offensive lines.
all the
of them.
offensive position players, all of the defensive position players. And then, did we do kicker?
We
Yep.
did do
Hell
kicker,
yeah.
no punter.
Goddamn right we did.
Sounds like
All right,
everyone else
then-
did.
And then no punter.
No punter. Sorry, punters.
And
Sorry,
coaches.
Dan.
Punters
Whelan.
are people too. I will say that.
I'm going to
Yes.
shout out our punter, Denny Whelan. There you go.
Goat.
Any shout outs to your punters?
Shout out
That's
to
what I
Ozzy.
thought. Yeah, you guys hate your punters.
Shout out
Oh, wow.
Johnny Hecker for the Vikings. Been in the league 15 years.
Literally.
Ball knowledge.
Dude,
Ball
perfect goat.
knowledge. Do we want to start on offense or defense, gentlemen? What are we feeling?
Oh.
Yeah.
The-
I say we
oh.
just go down the list, yeah.
All right. Yep.
Big
Nice
O.
and simple. Just, wanted to see if we're feeling spicy at all today. But we're feeling pretty cheesy, pretty original. It's all right. It's good to feel cheesy.
Cheesy.
Just get
Uh-huh.
absolutely flamed. dude.
Cheese
Shut up.
15.
Just shut up.
He's
Please stop.
15.
Yeah, there we go. Start talking
There you
about
go.
that.
Plug.
Literally anything else.
Shameless
What
plug.
makes it insane.
Shout out Old Front
well-
Sports.
We'll start off the QB rankings here. And speaking of cheese, the number 1 quarterback is a cheesehead. Jordan Love. Pow, pow, pow.
I was
Non-biased
gonna ask this before we did it. Are we gonna all say 1 through 4, or are we all gonna say our 1, then 2, then 3, then 4? Probably just 1 through 4.
1 through 4.
1 through 4, yeah.
That's probably a good idea. All right. Well, I'll kick it off here. I've got J Love at 1, obviously. I've got Jared Goff at 2. Consistency, unfortunately. I got Caleb Williams at a calm 3. Love it, but we're got to see it one more year. The miracle plays that everyone obviously whatever miracle plays, yeah, completion percentage, get it up, my friend. And then Kyler Murray at 4.
Okay.
Weird.
Sorry, Kyler.
Crazy.
You've been out of the league for a while. You weren't that great in Arizona for the last couple of years. We'll see what you can do in Minnesota.
Connor, go ahead next.
Okay. Yeah, quarterbacks. Number 1, Jordan Love. Number 2, Caleb Williams. I think that is what it should be. I think it's Love, then Williams. Jared Goff, close third, and then last, quite far away, is Kyler Murray.
Yeah, it's like we've been talking about this ranking for the last 4 months, and Mason has never said what he just said.
Literally,
one time.
not one time.
When we do the ranking, he wants to switch it up, but make it spicy. I guess that's what he wants to do. He wanted to make it spicy, but
Clickbait.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Thumbnail.
Well, your Bears buddy's pissed off at this one.
Yeah, gonna have to show him that. But no, I got the same as Connor. Love, Williams, Goff, Kyler.
Yes, same exact one here. No, Connor said it perfect. Don't have much to add.
Reverse
Beautiful.
it. Alex, you start.
Yes, running backs. Here we go.
All righty. So, at number 1, I have and this is running back groups. Right?
Yes,
number
the
1.
quarterback we did
Everything
just the
else is
quarterback
groups now.
one. Everything. This is all
Yes, sir.
groups
Yes,
now.
sir.
Yep.
What do we?
Running backs, I still have Lions at 1. Jameer Gibbs, obviously, demon. At 2, I have the Bears. DeAndre Swift, Kyle Monangai. Okay, at 3, I have the Vikings. At 4, I have the Packers. I was really, really contemplating flipping Vikings and Bears just because the way that DeAndre Swift started the season last year was really rough, but immediately turned it around. I want to say like week 7, I think, it was probably the time where he flipped that switch and started becoming much, much better. So because of that, in the late season heroics, I gave the Bears the edge there, and then Vikings, Packers. Yes, Josh Jacobs is probably better than both the Vikings running backs, but we're talking whole room here, so I have Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason ahead of just Josh Jacobs.
So is it me next with that? Okay, so we're going back. Okay, yeah, I got Detroit as well. Gibbs is carrying hard there.
Literally.
And then I have Chicago 1 and 2 pretty cemented. Green Bay at 3 and Vikings at 4. You can flip back and forth. Josh Jacobs' name value just a little bit more for me. If you want to put the Vikings at 3 just because they have 2, totally fine with me. But the Mason and Jones didn't have the greatest year last year, so I'm just gonna go with Green Bay 3, Vikings 4 right now.
I don't know if we're taking Green Bay's philosophy. I'd rather have a bunch of 2s than a 1, right? So
Only with wide receivers.
I'm still banking on the idea of Marshawn Lloyd, the ghost of Marshawn Lloyd.
Yeah, I had the exact same list. I have the Lions, the Bears. I had the Packers over the Vikings, which, once again, that one was tough for me. I flipped those probably like 4 times because Josh Jacobs is better than both of those guys, but we don't have the 2. But it's really just up in the air, whichever you want. I just have the Packers over the Vikings there.
Sure.
But 3-4 doesn't. I literally told Brennan that earlier when we were doing this. Is like, get the first 2 right, and then it's like you're 3 and 4. Like,
we're arguing for last place, but it is what it is.
Pointless. Yep, I had the exact same. Lions, Bears, Packers, Vikings. Wide receivers. Here we go. I've got the Vikings at number 1 with Jettas and Addison pretty clearly. I've got the Lions at 2 with Amon-Ra St. Brown and J-Mo. And Tim Patrick, maybe. I don't know.
Isaac Tesla, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the 3.
Yeah, Isaac Tesla.
Solid. That's actually a really solid 3, not going to lie. At 3, Green Bay Packers. And then at 4, I went Chicago Bears. I had to give Christian Watson and Jaden Reed a little bit of love here. Obviously, Burden could be better than Reed. Just saying, but
we don't know.
Again, was a rookie last year. Don't know what he's going to be this year. Rome as the one solidified this year. Haven't seen it, so we'll see it this year. could be interchangeable by the end of the season. But I got Packers 3, Bears 4.
I have the exact same thing. I have the Vikings, Lions, Packers, Bears, but I really wanted to put the Lions above the Vikings. I think they have, I'm going to do it actually. I've changed it too many times. I'm going Lions. I'm
Is
going
it the
Lions,
Tesla?
Vikings.
Is
Yeah,
it Tesla
I
doing it for you?
It was Tesla. Let me know when
it's
it's
Yeah,
Tesla.
dude.
It's Tesla and Greg Dortch, which I get. They're not great names. They're not great receivers. But when you get down into the depth chart, the Vikings have Addison and Jettas, who are yes the 1-2 punch. Boom. After that, who they have? Naylor, and he's gone.
Nope.
Not
Yeah,
anymore,
not
yeah.
not
who?
even Naylor.
It's
a
who?
rookie that caught 3 catches last year. So
Exactly.
that's
So
for 3.
even for that, for Alex's sake, if he wants to make it better, I'll even put the Packers in last for running back since we're going depth charts here. So I'll put the Packers at last for running back, but because of the depth of the Vikings wide receiver room, I'm putting them second.
Yeah, man. I'm right there with you. I got Detroit 1, Vikings 2, Chicago 3,
Glad
Green
we're
Bay
just skipping
4.
over me. That's cool.
Well, I've been 3 the whole time, but yeah.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I fucked that up.
No,
real
but
bad.
you guys, it was
Yeah, I think it
Well,
was
he
me,
went
Connor,
first the
Brennan,
last time.
Alex,
Yeah,
Brennan,
it's-
Connor, me.
I switched up my script. That's what it is. I switched you guys around. My fault. I just got all fucking thrown off there. It's very obviously Vikings, Lions, Packers, Bears. Oh my
One more
God,
time. One more time for me. You kind of lagged for me. Can you say more?
Vikings,
Yep.
Lions,
Yep.
Packers,
Yep.
Bears.
so. Does your top
Um,
two just carry that much?
I think the name value. I think
Yes.
Addison-
I think just Justin Jefferson should carry, but I think
does.
No,
There's no,
he does. He does. But
And
on the
having
Raw has
Addison.
been up there as well. We've said multiple times. We literally did a ranking a few weeks ago with JMO being on another level than Addison. It's the whole group. Isaac Tesla had a pretty productive year. Greg Dortch, like we said, whatever. I couldn't even tell you who the 3 for the Vikings is right now. So if you want to have Justin Jefferson, which makes
It's
sense,
Ty Felton.
whoever the hell that is,
I felt
carry that much, I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna fight that, but
Yes.
you shouldn't be acting like it's like a surprise, I guess, or like it's crazy.
it's very close, very very close.
Crazy.
I wasn't
Crazy.
that close. I'll be honest. It was pretty easy for me too. But
It's nuts.
we'll
but
see
sure.
what Tesla.
Yeah.
Man, Isaac Tesla, man,
Pretend.
the touchdowns, the goddamn fucking touchdowns he caught.
Guy was snagging him, bro. That's white.
Those were
as day.
100% insane. Yes.
Touchdown machine. Let's move
All right.
on to tight ends.
Alex,
All right.
bring it back.
Tight end. I went Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Wow,
Okay.
For my tight end rankings.
that's even worse. I have Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, Vikings.
That's exactly what I have. I have the
That's what it
Bears
should
one,
be.
Packers
I had
2,
Chicago.
Lions, and Vikings.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll be
I
honest, a
just-
little
both
bit
of
of
it
it
is
was
so much
just
better.
the Loveland from the however many episodes
Oh,
we did ago with the
ranking.
tight end rankings.
He's elite.
Yeah, so there was part of it. Okay, if we're being honest, yes, we're grading the whole room.
Yep.
Yes, I agree with your guys' rankings. That is probably what I would have. But that was the one that I had highlighted at the top where I was like, say this and see what their reaction is.
I was thinking
Right.
Packers won for a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Literally.
I was.
I get
thinking
the
Packers
room
above
thing.
Bears.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're doing the whole group, not just the top 2 guys. Is what we're doing. But that's what we're doing. So
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Bears, Packers, Lions, Vikings. I think it's pretty set in stone there. Offensive
Yes, sir.
line. We'll see where we go. I have Bears 1, Lions 2, Vikings 3, easily the Packers 4.
I agree. That's what I got.
I went Bears 1, Vikings 2, Lions 3, Packers 4.
Okay.
Who's your center right now, Alex?
I'll find
That is a
out.
damn good question, actually. Now that I
It says Gavin Kerhart, who's a rookie, or Michael Jurgens.
Michael Jurgens. Yeah, it's day one starter's probably going to be Michael Jurgens. He's the vet. They'll probably give him the nod. So he did decent last year in the games that he had to play when Kelly was out with his fucking 1,400 concussions he had last season.
Is that Cam Jurgens' brother?
It could be.
I
Possibly.
feel like it has to be if there's two
I mean,
offensive
yeah,
linemen. Jurgens,
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna,
would
I'm gonna,
have
I'm
to
gonna find
think.
out.
That'd actually be nice.
Imagine
but
they're
not.
not even related at all.
Right.
No, I had the same ranking as Connor. I went Bears, Vikings, Lions, Packers.
Beautiful. Awesome. And I think that does it
No,
for the
He is
offense.
not. They are not related.
oh
That
Wow,
is
that's
insane.
crazy.
that's great. What a coincidence.
That
I
actually
literally
does kind of
said,
blow my
does
mind.
Cam Jurgens have a brother in the NFL? No. Eagles center Cam Jurgens does not have a brother currently in the NFL, while there is a Michael Jurgens who played for Wake Forest.
Wow. Okay.
You might probably pronounce this differently, you know.
Jurgens.
That's
Jurgens.
how that works.
He's Hergens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
defense. Let's do defense, guys. We're so
Defense.
good on all of us are the
Alex.
defensive side. Let's do it.
Oh, boy.
Alex, his team just drafted a defensive tackle. Does Caleb Banks move the needle for the Vikings here? Let's see.
Not just Caleb Banks, by the way. We got
Well,
Big
I know.
Citrus too. Shut.
Oh,
Shout out to him. Having some technical difficulties here. This one, I'm gonna be honest. This
was
one
tough.
is a complete and total crapshoot. This was the one I found the hardest
Especially with
because
Reader just getting on the move, too.
right, because we all kind of
this
suck
position
at
sucks for
defensive tackle,
everybody.
literally. So this is the one position that I don't think that I would hear any order of the four. So I just went with total bias here. I went Vikings 1, all potential. Then I went Bears, Packers, Lions.
I went Packers, Bears, Lions, Vikings is what I went.
I went Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears.
This is what I'm saying.
I mean, we're probably all going to have
I would
different
hear
lists
any-
here. I
yeah.
mean, all of our. I'm not going to
Valid.
debate and argue about Grady
No.
Jarrett and
Literally. Yep.
Hargrave and
Ali
Wyatt and-
McNeil.
I'm not gonna-
Yep.
I'm not going to argue that. So sure,
Did we
Levi
all
whatever.
have a different list?
Enrique.
What was yours, Mason?
I think so.
I went Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Did we all have different lists?
That's kind of funny.
That
Packers,
crazy.
Lions, Bears, Vikings. Yeah, I think we all
That's
just
crazy. Yep.
Well, I think we all
Again.
had Packers 1, or except
No,
Alex.
no,
But,
I know. I had Packers too.
yep. Dude, this was the one I was like, I'm just gonna put whatever. All of us
Literally.
suck at defensive tackle, and it was actually kind of hilarious. I'm like, okay, so what does this team have? Oh, what does this team have?
Yeah.
Yikes!
Yeah.
Oh no, it was just getting worse as I was going down the teams. But
Devon
I just knew Wyatt was
Hargrave.
probably the best, so I put them at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Devontae Wyatt. But again, the injury. God, I hope he's back to 100%. Defensive end. I'll start off by saying I've got the Packers at 1, Lions at 2, Vikings 3, Bears at 4.
I went Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
That is what I have as well. Same with Connor.
I went Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears.
Yep. I think 3-4 is pretty interchangeable at that spot. If you want to argue Montez Sweat and
Who was even your edge 1?
Dallas Turner.
Yeah, I'm taking Montez Sweat over him. So I think
Sure.
I would put again. We're
We're
arguing over
arguing
3
for
and
last
4.
place. Yes.
But you know what?
This is-
We're on a podcast. We got to make some argument and some debate on here. So
There you go.
I would put the Bears at 3 over the Vikings for sure. That's why I asked for Ginkle, because if Ginkle was an edge,
Disagree.
I'd give. So why you disagree?
Because I think Dallas Turner is going to be better than Montez Sweat this year.
Oh, so we're okay. So you're projecting.
Well,
Is that-
that was also my
Okay.
thought too.
I
I
think
went kind of on
portion of
potential
it.
as well as with this one. I was like, you know what? I think Dallas Turner actually kind of pops off this year, being that guy in the number 1 position.
Right.
So.
Right, and then I think Dio and Austin Booker come back and play pretty well too. So
Booker
that's why I
could
have them
be
at
good.
3.
Yeah. Again, good depth. Yeah, you're right. Very nice.
Probably
All
won't,
right.
but we could just make stuff up as we go.
Literally.
Hey, we can try. Linebackers, Alex, you can absolutely start this one off.
Oh, I feel like this one was the second hardest one that I went through
That's
here.
why I said I was stuck on it. That was the
Yep.
last thing for me.
So the defensive tackles for me was the hardest because we were all kind of ass. The linebackers for me was hard because we're all pretty
We're all
solid.
good. We are all
Like,
good.
pretty damn solid. So I went with a non-biased pick here. I went Bears 1, Vikings 2, Packers 3, Lions 4.
Well,
Okay.
Oh,
I really like the Devin Bush pickup. I really,
Okay.
I think that that's going to completely change your guys' linebacking. I don't want to say scheme, obviously, because your actual like scheme isn't changing, but the way that you guys play defense, I think, is going to drastically improve. And this is kind of what I was talking about on the last thing, where part of it is based off potential, where I'm thinking like how they're going to play this upcoming season.
Fair. I had Vikings 1, Packers 2, 3 was Chicago. You can flip 2 and 3, and then Detroit I had last because they lost Anzalone, and that's going to be a huge hit to their linebacking group.
That was my reasoning for putting them
if they would
last
have
as
had
well.
Anzalone, they would 100% would have been in a different spot for me.
Yes.
Yeah, linebackers, I had Vikings 1, Bears 2. It hurts so bad to put the Packers at 3, but I think that's just where they are. And then Lions 4. If the Lions had Anzalone, there's a good chance they were 1 or 2. So for real. What's that guy's name? Jack Campbell?
Jack
He's a
Campbell.
dog.
Jack Campbell.
And then that Malcolm Rodriguez guy is also really, really solid. So if
Yep.
they had Anzalone, it would have been a different list, but he ain't there.
Yep, I had the exact same list as Connor. I had Vikings 1 very easily, honestly, for
Took
me.
some bias
and then
out.
I had Bears 2, Packers 3, and Lions 4. And yeah, I
Guys are
probably
a little
would have
It
had
hurts
Packers
so
last.
One
bad.
time I should have been biased. God damn it.
No, I listened to the pod from last year. I was like, I'm putting the fucking Vikings 1 this time. That's for the goddamn sure.
Dude, it
But yeah,
hurts
you
so
guys
bad
seem
to
a
put the
lot more
Packers.
confident in my Bears linebacker group than I. So
Yeah,
Well, I like to hear
been big Edwards fan too. Big
TJ Edwards,
guy.
Sure.
yes,
Edwards is a
100%.
dog. Jack,
but also
Jack
Devin
Sanborn,
Bush.
right? Jack Sanborn's good. And Devin Bush.
Devin Bush. That
Yep.
addition for me is also pretty big too. The speed, like we've talked about for so long now, it's going to make an impact. Speed.
100%.
Cornerbacks. This was fun and easy for me, honestly. I've got Bears 1, Lions 2, Vikings 3, Packers 4.
Yep, me as well. The exact list.
Yep.
I
Same
switched Vikings and Lions 2 to 3. So I
Okay.
have Bears, Vikings, Lions, Packers.
Let's go.
Respect. Giving respect over that. All
I am
right.
not a Terry Arnold fan or a DJ Reed fan at all.
Well, he also hasn't been playing very well, has he? Tyrion Arnold? Hasn't he kind of
Well,
like
that's the thing. That's why I'm not a big fan of him. Like he just holds and doesn't do very well. And DJ Reed was supposed to go in there and play really well, and he didn't
Really
have the
didn't.
greatest year,
Yeah.
That's fair.
in my opinion. And then
Yeah.
Packers 4 by like it's like a
A
gap.
landslide. I know.
Yo,
Yes.
Brandon Cisse is
One and
about to
four
be an
was so
all-pro.
easy.
Brandon
It's one of
Sissy,
those-
please.
He's
It's
about
one
to
of
be an
those
all-pro.
situations where you're doing the rankings and like just going through it. I always know it's like, all right, offensive line, yeah, well, Packers 4. Oh, cornerbacks, right? Well, Packers 4. Like you just know what your team's
Yeah,
going
your
on.
team's deficiencies.
As soon as we got to
100%.
corner, I didn't
Automatically.
have to look at anything besides your guys' team. I was like, all right, Packers are last. Let's see where the rest of the guys are because it's not
That's
close.
literally that's exactly how I was for the freaking quarterbacks and tight ends. I was like, I know we're going to be last for both of them easily. So move on to the
fun.
next.
Alex, start us off with the
Yes.
safeties here.
This
All
was
right.
Have a little
hard.
bit more debate.
This
more
one-
debate
This
here.
was
one was-
hard.
This one was tough.
Again, all
This was
good.
sure.
Yes. I'm gonna argue 3 and 4 here, possibly.
Really? You think?
We'll see. We'll see.
All right. I went Lions 1, Packers 2, Bears 3, Vikings 4.
I'll second that.
Because
Me
as
as
of
well.
right now, Harrison Smith is not signed.
Correct.
If he was,
Right. I still got him
maybe
4.
I sneak him
I
up.
still got him 4,
Maybe
honestly.
I'd have to think about it, but as of right now, that is my list.
Too old.
God, the Packers and the Bears were close. Those
Yeah.
were the two closest one to me.
Yes, for sure.
Especially with Thieneman coming in now, too.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm surprised,
Kobe Bryant and Thieneman, I was
Alex. I was surprised you didn't put them at 2.
I
Just for
was
kinda how you've
very
been doing
close.
it. I was surprised you didn't put them at 2, but I agree with what you had. The ranking is exactly what I had as well.
Connor has not spoke yet.
fucking.
Oh no,
honestly, it was just
I
too
said
much.
I had the
Oh.
exact same thing as
Oh.
you guys. I had
Oh,
the
okay.
exact
Yeah.
same list.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm not arguing at all. I was just joking.
There was
Hey, look,
no
guys.
arguments here.
The only argument would have been I almost put, for 100% bias, I almost put the Packers 1 because I absolutely love our safeties. I love
Yeah, no.
McKinney,
And
Evan
Williams,
Williams,
dude.
and
I
Javon
love the
Bullard.
Williams
Those guys
there.
are fucking awesome.
I think that was like cemented one for me. Kirby and Branch are just top 3
One.
probably at
Fucking
their
trash.
positions.
Fucking hate
So-
those
Dirty,
thugs,
dirty Kirby
dude.
Joseph, little
The
bitch
thugs.
ass.
Yeah,
They're
so
good,
they are
man.
thugs,
They're
but they're pretty
fucking
good at football too. So they're cemented one for me.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's a
And
fun position.
Hunters are people too.
Yes.
Hunters. I've got Danny Whelan, Torrey Taylor, Vikings, Lions.
Johnny Hecker
Vikings,
and whoever the
Lions.
Lions
They don't
guy
even
is.
have names. Hey, who's the Vikings punter?
Did we just
Johnny
say? We
Hecker.
just said it was Johnny Hecker,
Johnny
Hecker.
Hecker. Okay.
All right.
15-year vet, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Mason
Three.
said he was 3. So
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
And then,
He's old.
I don't know.
You guys-
I don't know.
Jack
you guys
Fox,
Just, you guys just
4?
draft. Ooh,
man,
actually,
fuck Jack Fox. He
I'm pretty
sucks.
sure you guys just drafted a Hunter, Alex.
Oh, nice.
Did we?
I think so.
Yeah, I like that. I like that
know
ranking.
about that.
Shout out to
Brett
the Aussie.
Thornson. Maybe not draft him. You might have picked him up like after.
Oh yeah,
undrafted,
no,
but-
yeah. I think it
Like
was,
a camp body?
UDFA.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Little
Brett
camp body,
Thornson.
little camp body.
literally. But now,
I will say this was one of those. I went to this one first and put somebody last for this one.
yes,
Correct.
yes, totally fair. But I did the opposite because I went to this one and I put somebody first because
Sure. Also-
it's me
also-
it's me start, right?
I think so.
That's
no, I'll go
we're
first.
going
Yeah,
back
yeah.
around.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
technically, they're cutting
I
punches,
went-
yeah.
And we're skipping punters. Moving on to kickers. We're doing Vikings, Bears, Lions, Packers. Because Will the Thrill Reichard is the best fucking kicker in the NFL, let alone the NFC North.
Yes. Mine is Vikings, Lions, Bears, Packers.
That's what I have.
Really?
I have Vikings, Lions, Bears, Packers.
I
Santos
actually
is so
did.
tiny.
I did names here. I did Riker, Bates, Santos, and then instead of McManus, I put fucking Trey Smack, motherfuckers. So
Just put
Yes,
whoever.
Trey
at
Smack's
four.
about to be
Trey
the GOAT, dude.
Smack.
He's
Until he
about
gets
to be the
fucking
GOAT.
doesn't even
Put
make
his
the
name down.
52-man roster.
Yeah, you better
And
relax
then you
over
guys
there.
are stuck with Brandon McManus all
No,
year.
No,
I can't wait,
Stop
dude.
Dude, I'll fucking
I
run on that
can't
field
wait.
for kicking field goals. I refuse to let that fucking guy be on the.
I
no.
mean, who's gonna take on that contract? Let's be real. He's making
Nobody
like 15 a
cut
mil.
his ass and let him
That's
not have a
lot.
job.
Go to whatever website we use. What's the dead money looking like? That's gonna be a hit.
Don't care. I'll eat it.
That's gonna be a hit.
It's all right.
Eat it.
Honestly, by week
Literally.
7, you'll be. you'll just be
Connor's
dead
like,
money.
bill me.
Send me that bill.
I'll pay it. Who cares? We'll just get a GoFundMe from Green Bay fans, and honestly, I
Yes.
think a lot of us
Dude,
will.
know
that should
what?
be paid off
Do
in
you
a
know
second.
Yeah.
That would be kind of
I
nuts.
think we just started something.
I bet
I
there's
feel
been
like-
one.
Oh, I'm sure. Like petition to
And they
cut.
just pocket the money,
McManus.
dude.
But hey, we have a podcast, so now people can follow along while we, have our money.
We're starting
Built up,
this new
updates. Trying to raise $15 million so the Packers can cut Brandon McManus. Fuck.
Let's just make it
And then
20
they
and
actually
keep
cut
half
them,
of it,
and we
dude.
don't even have to pay, and then we just pocket the money then.
Boom.
Dude,
No, I'm joking. We can't do
we're
that.
cooking.
No,
This is-
we were just joking. FBI
This is
agent.
live.
was
This
listening
is,
to
this is on
Yes,
air.
'cause
I'm just joking.
We were just
By
joking.
then-
We're just joking.
By then, we'll
Colin's
have bought
idea.
like 14 laundry mats and laundered all the money and, and cash businesses. And
Oh
I
god.
watched Ozarks once.
one time.
Not
The
even.
first 2
Not even.
seasons.
I watched the first episode and stopped watching.
Yeah.
But I've seen that clip of how he teaches you how to launder money.
Oh,
Oh god.
all right.
NFL, gentlemen, that is it for that sport. NBA.
It is not, actually.
We are.
Unless-
It is not. We are missing one category.
God, this guy hates
Head
coaches.
coach.
Oh
Fuck
my
this
god!
Head
Wow.
coaches.
This is
Yep.
what
Yeah.
happens when you do the rankings on your drive home from work. You
That's
don't.
all right.
You fucking miss.
No, it's easy. It's easy.
All right, you go first then.
All right, yeah, we
you're-
can go Ben Johnson. We can go Kevin O'Connell, Matt LaFleur, Dan Campbell.
I
That's my
100%
exact
agree.
list.
All right. I'm gonna just leave it there. Packers don't want to fight it, I'm not going to fight for him. That's fine with me. It's fine with me.
Did
Well,
you have him
Steelers-
above? You had him second?
I did have LaFleur at 2 on my notes app right here. So
That's fair.
Interesting.
seeing that both Packer fans didn't care when Nathan said it, I'm fine with it too. Let's just put KOC at 2, MLF at 3, and huge
Yeah.
Coach of
gap.
the year?
Maybe another gap. Maybe another one. Dan Campbell.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, then you have to put in all the NFC South coaches,
Yeah.
and then you put Dan Campbell.
Wow,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
NFC notes.
Yep.
All the
Like
NFC South
we've
coaches.
talked about it so many times though. Like Matt
I don't know
LaFleur
about that.
is
I hate
such
that
is
guy.
he's
Helen
a
Moore.
good coach, but
Dude, that Buccaneers coach, whatever
Todd
his name
Bowles.
Todd
is, he
Bowles.
sucks. He might be worse.
He is
than
trash.
Campbell.
He is
might
really
be worse.
Todd Bowles.
He's not a motivator or good with X's and O's.
Todd Bowles
So
angry.
I don't.
He got. I actually just watched a TikTok about it. He got freaking handpicked by Bruce Arians after that Super Bowl run. So that's why he still has the job. And then he got his job saved by Baker playing fucking Superman, taking him to the playoffs.
Not last year though, so hot seat.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
Hot
100%.
Well, if Baker can stay healthy for once, like that would also
Oh my
probably help.
God! Please, Baker. We
love
love
Baker.
Baker on this podcast.
We love
big Baker party.
Oh my God! Is there an echo in here? Holy crap! That was almost at the same time.
That's
That was
so
crazy.
funny. That is nuts. Any other NFL conversation? Because if not, now we can start talking. And
we go basketball.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Round 1 recap. Round 1 is officially over, and we can start talking about it. Finally, a lot of game sevens. Honestly, that's why it took so goddamn
Yeah,
long.
it was nuts.
And only one series went 4 games. Obviously, we kind of saw that one coming. So let's just start with that series. Let's start out west for once. Usually we start out in the east. Let's start out west. And let's start with the most boring series out of them all. The OKC Thunder sweep the Phoenix Suns 4-0. To be honest, we all saw it coming. I didn't even think the Suns were going to be in the playoffs when this season started. So the fact that they got an 8 seed nonetheless is wild to me.
Very
Wild.
fair.
So Phoenix fans got to be proud of themselves for even making it to the playoffs with Colin Gillespie, Jalen Green,
Dog.
Dylan Brooks, and the power of like technical fouls and friendship.
Love that. Love that.
And friendship.
I mean,
Yeah.
we had them losing to the Warriors in that play-in game. They were just no match for this team. The Thunder are too good. I have literally nothing. 4-0 sweep. Everybody in the universe called it, so I got nothing on this series. OKC is good.
The only thing I'll say about the series is that it was I think I turned on 2 of the games and watched about 16 free throws combined between the 2 games, and I wanted to puke immediately. It was just awful officiating, if I'm being honest.
It really
like,
was.
It was not fun to watch. I think I watched 20 minutes of the first game, and then I think maybe even 5 of the second game that I watched, because I realized that it was just the same fucking thing. It was awful, terrible to watch. The fact that I mean, we could rant about it for hours, but like the whistle that the Thunder have, that it seems
It's
like
unreal.
nobody else in the league gets that type of grace when it comes to playing defense. And then heaven forbid you even show a little bit of intensity on defense versus the OKC Thunder. You're getting that whistle blown immediately. Don't even breathe on them. But Alex Caruso can come in fucking hand checking all damn day, and it's fine. Play on. It's the playoffs. Fuck off. It was disgusting to watch. But like you said, we all fucking saw the 4-0 sweep coming. So
Thought there was a chance the Suns might get one game at home, maybe, but I really wasn't expecting it. It didn't happen. But yeah, that was. I have actually been watching some of the playoffs. Crazy. Yeah,
2 of
some of the worst officiating I've ever seen. I turned it on, saw like 4 fouls like in a row, and it was just like none of those are fouls. Turned it off. It's not entertaining to watch. It's not basketball.
I would not suggest watching Oklahoma City basketball if you're not liking the foul baiting. But hey, shout out Dylan Brooks. Averaged 26 in the series. He actually played pretty
that
well.
was kind of nuts.
Yep.
But besides
Still don't
that,
like him.
it was disgusting.
Yeah. Didn't help that Jalen Green was hurt all season, comes back, messes up the lineup, and I'll give Devin Booker some credit too. Like he did complain and did say the officiating was bad, and I
was
respect the
horrible.
hell out of it because the game I did watch fully was game 2, and it was complete bullshit. The
Bro called him out
crap
by
that
name.
Yeah,
He
He
did
was
call him out
standing.
as
He
Black
was
Bolt
standing
one,
on
dude.
it.
I saw him on my TikTok feed, and the next day it was awesome.
He
Showing
was
off his
standing
jacket he
on
got.
business. He said,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I'm calling him out.
hefty ass fine right there, but that's why I respect the hell out of
He's
it.
he's got money."
literally.
Only a little.
He does. Next series up, the 4-5 matchup here. The LA Lakers defeated the
God.
KD-less, pretty for the most part, the KD-less Houston Rockets. We're up 3-0. Getting a little scary there, but they pretty much sealed it with a dominant Game 6 win. Gentlemen, the GOAT, Brennan. Obviously, you get to start talking about him. Let's just glaze. Let's glaze because we have
Let's
to.
not. Let's not glaze.
I think obviously for our audience, Alex turned his camera off. I bet you $1 bajillion he's going to put on his LeBron James jersey right now, which is going to be so funny. But yeah, man, LeBron James. I mean, there's not much else you can really say at this stage of his career, carrying this bum ass team. Austin Reeves comes back and gives you 41 or 41. I wish it was 41. 15
Wow.
points in Game 6, 28, 7 and 8 in a closeout game. I understand Kevin Durant wasn't playing, but a lot of people were still taking the Rockets to do the 4-0 sweep when they were up 3-0. It's just greatness at this point. It's awesome that he, didn't get reverse swept because that would have been awful. I would have had to hear it from Connor and all the, the LeBron haters. So I'm glad that did not happen. Thank you, Jesus. But, we're going to talk about it. Not looking forward to the next series at all. But that doesn't matter. We move on. Go Lakers.
I got two
go
things. I got two things I want to say. Oh, he's
There
back.
it is.
Two things I want to say. One, if he did, I guess choke that series, come back 3-0 and then end up losing, does that affect his legacy?
No.
Yes, it does. Next question, or not even question, statement. I've been saying that Kevin Durant has been a cancer to every team he's played on for the last how many years? 2, 3 years. I've been mentioning this, and once again, he comes to this team hyped up. They played well in the regular season. I get he's injured, but even in the game that he played in, it was the worst the Rockets looked the entire series. Every team he goes to, they think that they get their guy, and he's not the guy. He has to be along another superstar. That's why he has a championship with Steph Curry, because Curry and Clay was not carrying him, but they were also the big pieces. Those were the superstars. KD is just the most generational role player we've ever seen.
Wow, I've seen that before. But yeah, no, I agree with you when you say he comes in and is supposed to be the guy. He was the guy. The supporting cast did nothing to help. They didn't, and obviously injuries. Everyone gets hurt. Even before the season started, their starting point guard tore his Achilles. So that was a big blow. That was the thing for the whole season. They didn't bring in a point guard for some reason. Then they're arguably one of the best best rebounders of all time. Steven Adams gets hurt for the whole season.
The
He
fucking
goes out.
goat, man. The
So it's like
actual goat.
the team was like good, and then lost their point guard. Dang it, didn't have his jersey on.
Oh.
Then Steven Adams gets hurt. I talked to Mason about this. Jumped off the train. Sengun did not evolve at all. He arguably got worse. So I mean, yes, Kevin Durant came in and made the team worse because they were a 2 seed last year, but everyone also assumed that Sengun and Amen would look any sort of better. And maybe Amen didn't digress, but he didn't get better, and Sengun got worse. So I get what you're saying, but there's also other aspects to the story as well.
For sure, but you know.
Ask Alex the questions that you had.
One.
Or maybe just the first one.
Yeah, just one. If LeBron James would have choked the 3-0 lead, right, and they end up losing, does that affect his legacy?
Absolutely not.
Wrong answer. Next question.
You're crazy.
Here's
Sure.
my opinion. Here's what I would say. I think it affects his legacy, but like the effect of his legacy is literally like a skin mark on my underwear. Like that's the effect it has. There's an
You're
effect.
everywhere. Oh wait,
It's there, but like it's so like minuscule. Like who
Right.
gives a flying fuck? Like my God, he's still the GOAT. even if he
my
was
God.
one of the first players to blow a 4
I mean, quite
3-0
frankly,
lead.
he would have. It actually probably would have helped him because every time a playoff series started, he's already has some of the craziest accolades of all time. And then when the playoffs start and the team goes down like 3-0 or something, they're gonna mention LeBron again, even though for a bad reason, being LeBron choked a 3-0 lead. You know what I mean? So he'd just be getting talked
Yeah.
about even more. Guy just
Hey,
wants his
maybe if
name
you're
everywhere.
maybe if your bum guy that you like so much didn't get hurt for the playoffs all the goddamn time and played in the playoffs sometimes, we wouldn't have to worry about this.
Yeah,
But
maybe if he
I don't know.
wasn't such
Be
a
better.
fat fuck and did some conditioning and actually fucking trained his body to play the game that he gets paid millions
Oh
of
my
dollars to
God.
play when it actually
we wouldn't have to
counts.
worry about this. But
This fucking old man wouldn't have to put the goddamn team on his back.
He's down like 40 pounds, bro. I don't know what you want from me.
yeah, 3-4 months ago, and then he got it all back eating fucking donuts on the sideline with his hamstring.
He's in his
Well.
fucking third trimester already.
Maybe LeBron should help more when he's on the team so he doesn't have to do everything for himself.
They just fucking carried him through the first round. You shut your
I'm
mouth.
saying when Luka's on the floor, he's not doing enough.
Okay.
Clearly, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Luka's got to do
you're
so
right.
much that he's getting hurt because he has to carry this shit ass team.
No, it's probably because Lou Dort pushed him over and he got hurt when he fell on the ground.
I
That's
don't
just
think
what
that's
I'm
what
going
happened.
with. All right.
I'm gonna stick with
Next
the
series.
fat fuck no conditioning.
Yeah. I think that's what everyone's going with here.
He does really have to figure out how to stay healthy, though, because that is going to be an
Bro
issue.
is literally Patty Pimblett, but in the NBA.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not going to
insane.
call him a fat fuck because he definitely slimmed down. But again, some
For
guys
what?
just-
For what?
To get hurt and go right back. Well, I don't know what he got down for, dude.
Alex, what did you
All
hop on
NBA?
this fucking
Sweet,
LeBron
dude.
bandwagon, dude? You're
at
fighting for
least
your
they're
life
legit
over here for him.
injuries.
Did you just hear?
Golly.
Did you just hear what this
I
numbnut
don't
just
know.
asked me?
Sometimes he listens, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell
I can't.
We're going to stop talking about the
CTE.
Lakers.
you. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Never
gonna
played
talk about
football
the
a day in my
Minnesota
life.
not any physical sport to give you CTE. Maybe a golf ball to the head.
No, but I did crack my head open when I was a kid. Does that count?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It
dude.
all
I
started.
think part of my brain fell out then.
Woke up
Yeah.
and was like, MJ's
Most
the
of it.
goat.
His dad was just in his ear, just whispering it over and over and over. Michael Jordan, the '90s were the best basketball ever. The '90s.
God.
You were born in the '90s.
It was the
Okay,
best basketball.
now Mason,
No,
please,
like 2010s,
please take the floor.
early 2010s.
Yeah. The Minnesota Timberwolves.
Literally.
Minnesota Timberwolves defeated
God, dude.
Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And we did say it before the series started that this could be, a Game 7 kind of very tough series. But I think we were all leaning Nuggets. Jamal Murray had his best season of his life this year, averaging like damn near 28 points. Jokic was still Jokic. Timberwolves battled injuries, and they somehow still pulled it out in 6 nonetheless, too. Anthony Edwards, fantastic. Mike Conley, I really want to give him a shout-out because, granted, he doesn't play the most, but his leadership must be infectious and on another level. And he showed out Game 1 against the Spurs. We'll kind of talk about that a little bit more, too.
Spoilers.
But, yeah, I mean, Mike Conley, man, really did a phenomenal job. And TSJ, Terrence Shannon Jr. had a couple great games to end the
Should have
series.
been a buck.
Would have been a buck right there. Just so many different guys stepped up with Dante going down, with Ant being out for a little bit. What a team. What a team.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that doesn't make any sense is no one's talking about the Nuggets and Jokic. Just imagine Giannis did this. I think they would still be talking about it.
Yeah.
Shams would be like, "Oh my gosh,
Yes.
how did this
Yeah.
happen? Oh
Yeah,
my
it just moved
gosh!"
down so quietly and quickly.
Literally, but I don't know. Everyone stepped up. One of those things where you talk shit and you back it up with McDaniels. Probably one of the coolest things ever. He was just bitching everybody on the Denver side. Aaron Gordon obviously didn't play, but you can't, compare Aaron Gordon to Ant. But that was a big miss. Christian Brown sucks.
Wow.
That's one of the worst contracts
Bad
in the NBA,
playoff series.
which is
Yeah, he's got
awesome.
to figure that shit out, dude.
Great regular season, too, but what the hell was that?
Dude, if you can't shoot in the playoffs, you're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. You can't score unless you just have a generational defense like the Pistons. or like the Thunder. The Nuggets do not have that. The Timberwolves are just a better, deeper team. Even with losing some players, they're just a deep team, and everyone plays well all the time. I'll give it to Alex. He did call the Timberwolves moving on, but
Shout
yeah,
out
this is
Alex.
a bad
He knows ball.
bad look for the Nuggets here.
Sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, I think you said it perfectly. I don't know, like I see a few people talking about it. Like I see a few select accounts talking about, Jokic, how does this affect his legacy, blah blah blah. How, a year ago people were asking if he was going to be the greatest big man to ever play the game of basketball. I mean, brother got fucking clamped by Rudy Gobert. Like
Rudy Gobert gave it to him.
fucking hell by Rudy Gobert. Now I'm just not seeing much on the flip side of that. So I don't know where all those conversations are.
Didn't Jokic have like his worst shooting series ever?
He shot
I'm sure.
19% from three.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. So dog shit, plays like ass. Altitude. You remember Altitude Merchant? We can start bringing that back.
True.
That guy is, I don't know. It's crazy to me. The Timberwolves, God, dude, we talk like, if there's a team that embodies like just that dog mentality, it is the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They are so
Like,
fun to watch.
No,
I
no,
love that
no
team.
pun intended either, because obviously they're the Wolves. So it doesn't matter. Ant goes down. It really wasn't a joke, but okay. Anyways, Ant goes down. There's so many injuries. It didn't matter. They still went out there. They played their ass off. They locked down on defense. It was huge. It was a great series to watch. So shout out to the T-Wolves.
So one thing I'll say really quick, I might not have been paying attention if someone didn't mention it. Shout out that AO guy. Did someone mention him already?
Ayo
Dosunmu dropping 41 in that game to take the win. He was literally, dude, he couldn't miss. It was unbelievable. I was up turkey hunting while that game was going on, and it was unbelievable. That guy literally just looked like the best player on the planet for that game. So shout out to him for having a good game. Shout out to Wolves. That's all I got.
Yeah, I was seeing 3 screens when that was going on. It was pretty sweet.
Good times.
Who is that guy?
Is that Ayo Humo? What are you doing? What are you doing out there?
I thought he was on the freaking Bulls.
I thought he was on the freaking Bulls. Oh, yes.
Oh god. And the last Western Series. This was kind of a snooze fest, but they got one. The Blazers did get one here. Spurs win the series, 2-7 seed, 4-1. Wemby looked fantastic as always. Little scared though. Little scared. At one point, I thought the concussion might have been an issue, but he came back, and again, we'll talk about it because
right
coming up.
face.
But, oh god, I mean,
That was crazy.
that fall was really tough. But the boys stepped up, man. Vassell, Castle, De'Aaron Fox didn't even have to be the best of himself either. He only averaged, I think, like 18 points the series and didn't shoot all that well. But the depth, man. 6th man of the year, Keldon Johnson did his thing, 12 to 15 points every night off the bench. Just the depth, man. Again, depth really does matter in the NBA. And if you have a good couple players that come off the bench, Champagnie, he might even start still, I think. Harrison Barnes, great vet off the bench. Cornette, if he's still playing. I don't even know how much playing time he's getting, but Spurs, great series win and expected. Everyone saw it coming. So shout out to Denny for getting one.
Yeah, if Fox could play any better, this team could be even better than it already is. He's not playing the greatest. His point per game is down since joining the Spurs, and they're kind of looking to him to be that second, scorer. So hopefully he picks it up. But yeah, the Portland Trailblazers just couldn't compete, to be honest.
Alex, you want to go?
Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't sure. My bad. This. I think that was crazy. I think when we gave our prediction, we did say Denny would probably get one. So shout out to them. They did end up getting that one game. But no, man, the Spurs. I mean, I think Mason said it almost perfectly. We're talking about the depth of this team. Like, we're not seeing one player go off for 48 fucking points a night. We're getting a consistent 15 to 22 from a good amount of guys, which you love to see. Team basketball, very ethical hoops.
Ethical. Mm-hmm.
So
that is ethical hoops.
Yeah, I don't have much on this. The one thing I was going to mention, which obviously never going to pray for injuries or anything like that, but after Wemby got his concussion, I said, is there a chance that Wemby becomes the biggest what if ever? He's already at like an elite level, but he keeps getting these like smaller injuries that are just going to keep tacking on and tacking on. And, in 3 years from now, I absolutely pray he doesn't get hurt. Obviously, he has so much potential, but it's just when you're that tall, that lanky, I get he's great, but those injuries will stack up and affect his body to where is there a chance he's the biggest what if ever? Or do you not agree?
The biggest what if ever is, unless Wemby goes on this generational injury run, is going to be Derrick Rose. Dude literally injured himself, came back, injured himself again. I don't like one MVP in there. He's the biggest what if for me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think yes, he missed almost that. Well, it was almost the entire season with that deep vein thrombosis last year. But
Big words, shout out you.
It's basically a blood clot in his back. I don't know. Something like that is like that's like a rarity. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't happen often. It's super. I don't want to say random because obviously it happens for a reason. So that's not what I'm trying to say. But just like you couldn't really predict that kind of thing versus like you see a guy who plays really hard and you think, oh, that's some damage on his knees, his ankles, he rolls his ankle all the time, stuff like that is going to be completely different. I don't think that these small issues that he's been dealing with are going to really amount to anything towards in a couple years, like you were kind of explaining. I think he'll be all right. Obviously no one can tell the future, but I don't think it'll leave a lasting impression for his career.
I had nothing to say
If
about
it did,
basketball,
though,
so I brought a hypothetical instead.
He would be, in my opinion, though.
Totally
If the injuries, like you said, we pray not, but if they end up doing, I think he would be the biggest what if, just because he has been like the highest NBA prospect we have ever seen in our generation. So
I
he
think
would be
he
the
would
biggest
be
what if
as well.
if the
Derrick
injuries did.
Rose, youngest MVP. I get a potential through the roof. Now we have a 7'4" guy who can dribble and shoot like a point guard.
Right,
Plus
like,
greatest
if he
defensive
can't
player
stay
we've seen in a
healthy-
really long time.
Like, it just would have been nuts seeing Wemby go on a like LeBron type of finals run if he was that good.
Okay. I don't think I understood the question. I thought you were kind of asking like if these little injuries keep adding up and then it turns into something bigger, if that would be the case. But you're just saying like if he were to get injured, would he be the biggest one?
Like if he had to just like
I
stop.
do think so. Yes. Yeah. I would think so. I'm on the train that he would be the biggest what if because everything like you said. Yes,
Right.
Derrick Rose, youngest MVP, blah blah blah, super great. Got to see him be great, and then he just kept getting injured. Terrible what if story. But I think for everything that you mentioned, Connor, I think that would be the biggest what if.
Yeah, love that question. And speaking of what ifs, man, the Orlando Magic. If Franz Wagner
Orlando
was healthy all
Magic.
season and played in this playoff series, who knows what would have happened? But they fall. We're moving out east, gentlemen. The Detroit Pistons beat the Orlando Magic, a 1-8 matchup in a Game 7. They absolutely dominated Game 7, don't get me wrong. But the fact that this series went 7 games, I'm not going to lie, I didn't see it coming, even though we did say the Detroit Pistons were pretenders with a great defense, young team. I didn't think it was going to go to Game 7, and honestly, I didn't think that the Magic were going to blow a 3-1 series lead. The fact that they even had a 3-1 lead blows my mind. That whole series was unreal. So shout out to Cade. Shout out to the Tobias Harris fans out there.
Tobias Harris was
literally.
balling.
Oh my God.
They somehow pulled through. So I don't know if anyone has anything to say about Paolo and the Magic, but shout out to the Pistons for coming back 3-1.
I mean,
So close. So
Crazy. And
close.
Paolo played his ass off too. Shout out to him, man. My God. You had teammates, dude, like a Franz Wagner. Wow, that could actually play basketball. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's basically what they were missing was another ball handler scorer. I mean, Bane and Paolo were doing their thing. Nobody else was really doing anything. Duran, he should be just taken off the graphic of most improved because I don't think he even averaged 10 points in this series, bum. He was nowhere to be found, but thank God Father Time, Tobias Harris, saved the Detroit Pistons. I don't know
22 points a
how
game
that
or
is even
something?
possible, but sure, man. Defense wins games, and they just, said we're the number one seed, and we're going to take over. Obviously, Franz going down definitely hurt them. But yeah, Pistons get it done and move on to the second round.
Yeah, fucking 30 and a closeout game 7 from Tobias Harris is
Efficient
insane.
32.
Right. That's
Efficient
insane.
30.
And I think there was one game the Pistons were down like 24 points.
Yeah.
On like
Yeah.
elimination. I think it was like game 6 or something. They came back like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
come
Yeah, that
on.
was.
They
Yeah, I think it was
can't
game
keep getting
6.
away with
Like, what the
this.
fuck, dude? Why can't that happen to us? What do we?
Literally. No, I you feel for Paulo, man. You could tell. I mean, not that he listens to this podcast, but it's like everything that we've kind of been saying throughout
Maybe.
the season, where it's like he needs to, act. He's a big man. Act like a big man. You don't need to bring the ball up and be shooting freaking side step back threes and play the big man. Play that game. And he started doing that and just absolutely started dominating. So shout out to Paolo. Heartbreaking that they lose that 3-1 lead. That's fucking insane. So
He really is just one of the best playoff performers that we have in the NBA. I feel like for the last 3 years when he's made the playoffs, at least the last 2 or 3 times, every single series, he is absolutely balling out every single game. But in the regular season, he just can't do it. He can't catch the fire. It's not like, oh, we're going home if we lose. It's just we'll get into the playoffs. Then it's win or go home, and he's like, this is my time, and he goes for 50.
Yep. 32 points a game. Like, what the fuck are we
Where
doing?
was that literally the whole season?
Yeah.
He was missing his buddy Franz, bro. That's what was going on.
Yeah.
It's tough. And honestly, as a Bucks fan here, I was kind of hoping another team would get past the 1 seed as an 8 seed, because the Bucks losing to the Heat a couple years ago, that still pisses me off. So whatever. Hopefully next year. We'll see.
No reason to bring that up.
Literally none. Yeah, there was just no need. Unnecessary.
Unnecessary roughness.
Now I'm upset.
Yep.
No, I'm upset. Well, you know what? No need to be upset. The Cleveland Cavaliers are moving on, guys. Woo!
They didn't deserve it. I wanted
Honestly,
the
this made me
Raptors.
even more upset.
Yeah.
I know. I'm actually kind of heartbroken too. I was hoping the Raptors somehow pulled it off, because, again, we were giving them love all season. Brendan and I somehow were together on the Raptors before the season even started, and they somehow exceeded our expectations, got to a 5 seed, and took Cleveland with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen to a game 7.
James Harden fucking sucks, dude. He's
And
terrible.
I will say, dude, the Cavs, I don't know how they pulled it off. Donovan Mitchell looked like ass that entire series. Harden looked like ass that entire series.
I think it was just the Raptors stopped making all of their threes. I really think that's what it was. Their defense is unbelievable. RJ Barrett was averaging 25 in that series, which is unbelievable. Everybody was making threes. And then I realized that Emmanuel quickly and BI went out, and it's bro, at some point it's just, you can't make 60% of your threes every game, the whole game. And game 7, they were doing that until halftime, and then third quarter they came out. The Cavaliers came out hot.
Winning by 15 or something.
It was a close game in game 7, and then the third quarter, the Cavaliers outscored the Raptors 38-19.
That's
so
not
it was
ideal.
so it was a close game until
Unfortunate, some would
halftime,
say.
and then the Cavaliers just kind of didn't give it back. So shout out the Raptors for an amazing season. It was fun to watch, but the Cavs move on.
Yeah, I really don't have much on this series. I mean, other than the fact that yes, big shout out to the Raptors. You guys, like Mason said, have been on the Raptors train all season. So the fact that they could take it to 7 was huge. I think Brendan said it pretty well as well, that the 3 ball was falling for him, but live by the 3, die by the 3. Sometimes that thing isn't falling. So it's unfortunate that it stopped in Game 7, the most fucking pivotal moment. But they had a good run. Cleveland, I don't want to say it's almost like they didn't deserve it, but
No, they didn't though. They just didn't.
it's shaky. They're just so shaky. Which, I mean, to be honest, you have Harden on your team in the playoffs. Like that's a
You
given.
should trade for a guy like Darius Garland. I think that would be a good addition to that team.
Dude, that'd be a
That would be
really good addition.
Just an idea, like maybe, I don't know, for their age and the fit, and they need a guard. I don't know. Just a thought.
But yeah, no man. Shout out to the Cavs. Got it done. Pushing through. Now they play the Pistons.
Yeah. Yep. And last thing I'm going to say about that series, the Raptors definitely have a better chance if Brandon Ingram isn't dating Glorilla. If he's not dating Glorilla, he's a lot more focused and he plays a lot better because he averaged 12 points on 32% shooting in the 4.5 games that he played.
Oh my God.
And it was hilarious too. Game 1, they lose. He goes, we can't win if I'm taking 9 shots. Game 2, he takes 15 shots and makes 3 of them, and they lose. He was horrific.
He was thinking about making music. He's an artist.
Yeah, so have fun with Glorilla. She's disgusting. I hope he doesn't listen to this podcast. Probably doesn't, but
I'll cut that out. We love Gorilla. Gorilla.
Does he?
I said it to
All
him.
right. Justin, it's time to tune in, my friend, because the New York Knicks, we're going to talk about your New York Knicks winning 4-2 against the Atlanta Hawks. Again, this is another series that we thought could be interesting. Belt to ass in a way. That game 6 was...
Game 6
was
is
belt.
insane, dude.
Game
It
6
was entertaining until that
The
game
belts.
6 tip. And then
Wow.
I turned it on. I was like, "Holy shit, they're up 50." I
OG
was like,
Well,
Yeah,
dude,
I
it
don't-
was like 12-12, and then I don't know what happened, but they just stopped doing anything. Like they couldn't do
Yeah.
anything. I
I
was
mean,
like,
Jalen
how did this
Brunson-
even get out of hand? It was literally a tie game at like 12-12, and then the next time I looked, it was like 48-14 or something.
Knicks could
They-
not miss, dude.
Well, no, the Hawks scored 15
The Hawks
points in the
couldn't-
first
I mean,
quarter.
Yeah,
It was just
That's
literally a
poop.
combo of both.
And then Dyson Daniels is like punching dudes 3 times his size, dude. It was just so stupid.
yeah.
Shout out the Knicks. They're a fun team. They're a good team. They're a solid team. Took too many games in my opinion to beat the Hawks, but they showed that they were the better team in the final game. So
Hawks
that's
are a fun team though. You can't sleep on the Hawks.
no, 100%. I think they'll be back. Maybe make some adjustments. Jalen Johnson finally, takes over the realm of
Yep.
like being the number 1 guy for this next season, being 100%. And I'm excited to see the team next year, especially if they get like a top 3 pick or some shit.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I was curious with how vastly different that first quarter went for them. What the probabilities were for them to win after that first quarter, and the Knicks were at 97.2%
Oh, I just
chance
saw
to
that.
win that game.
Yep.
After the
Yikes.
first quarter, when it was 40-15. After the first quarter, they had a 97% chance to win. So that's insane.
is
Game
tough.
6 was absolutely crazy. But aside from that, like you guys were saying, pretty fun series all around. So
The inexperience definitely started to show from a lot of those Hawks players too. I mean, I think that might have been Jalen Johnson's second postseason, and obviously the first time being that guy in the postseason. So that's why you saw CJ McCollum a lot of those games early on, kind of taking over. You get the veteran the ball; he's been in the playoffs, and
he was
shout out to CJ McCollum because he did win a couple games for Atlanta.
yeah, he was.
Absolutely
Holy
was hooping.
shit.
Definitely
With
had New York
7
fans probably shitting their pants for a little bit after
Yeah,
Game
whatever.
4. So.
With 7
yeah,
minutes
again.
left in the first quarter, it was 12-11. The Knicks were up. At the end of the first quarter, it was 40-15.
Yeah,
That's
that's nuts. A 28-4 run in the NBA is just absurd.
It's crazy.
And
Yeah,
it's
I
crazy.
mean-
A defensive team letting you do that, but goes to show offense, you need it.
McCollum had 19 in the series. Obviously, the last game probably skewed it a lot. He ended with 11,
Right.
but he played really well in this series. I'll give him that.
Yeah, definitely. You need another offensive minded guy other than CJ McCollum, because again, Nah could be that guy, but wasn't really showing it that playoff series. Kuminga could be a good role player, but again, he's not going to be that guy. They need another bona fide scorer. So hopefully they do
Kuminga
something
sucks.
in the offseason.
It'll be my guess. It's Darren Peterson is my guess.
Okay.
Pell's pick, not ours.
Right.
Pelicans.
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
They need it. So shout out to the Knicks. Again, whole team looked pretty solid except for Mikal Bridges most of that series. So he's got to
The
really
series
step it up.
Connor has been waiting for. Here we go.
Here we go. Yep. This was by far. I'm glad we got to save it for last because this was by far the series of the NBA playoffs. And Connor, if you would like to take it away, take the reins on this Philadelphia Game 7 win over Boston to take the series 4-3 as a 7 seed. Take it away, my friend. Bitch on them.
Yeah,
Bitch.
I
bitch
don't
on him?
have a whole lot to say. I can't stand Boston. Jaylen Brown is a bum-ass bitch. Never liked him.
Yup.
Ever since that
Yup.
one specific day that we all know what I'm talking about.
Yup.
Jason Tatum can suck a fucking dick. Derek White sucks. Peyton Pritchard
Whoa.
sucks.
Come
Yeah,
on.
no, you heard me. Tyrese
on, man.
Maxey's the truth. Straight up, Tyrese Maxey is the
Dog.
truth. That he is one of the best players in the NBA. No one can tell me otherwise. That guy is an absolute dog. VJ Edgecombe, him, has so much
Demon.
potential in this league. Dude, I'm telling you what, Boston just
As a
wasn't ready
rookie.
for the 76ers. They thought they were going to go in there, coast by, be like, oh, we'll make it to the second round. No. Tyrese Maxey walked through the fucking door. That's about all I
Joel
got.
Embiid just
Fuck
had his
Boston.
fucking appendix removed.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna
And
say, are we
still
not gonna mention that
fucking
big dude that actually saved
Come
the series
on.
for the Sixers?
Yes, that is- that-
he was-
I,
he
gotta
was
say,
the-
I like the guards a lot. Joel Embiid's all right.
For sure.
Joel
Guard
Embiid,
play is amazing.
No, 100%. And then Joel Embiid came in and said, "All right, let's make this a series." And then he took over, and they were stretching him out on the sidelines. I don't know if you guys saw that shit.
He literally
Yeah.
looked dead
It-
on
it
the
was
sideline.
Crazy. I was like, that is what the hell is going on over there? But yeah, no Tatum for the last game. Blah blah blah. Derek White, I'll say it, played like absolute dog shit this whole series. He was bad. Joel Embiid came back. Kelly Oubre, that would be cool if he would be a Buck for a minimum. That would just be really cool. He's really good as a role player. I like the guards as well. They're just a fun team. And I'm really excited for this next matchup in the second round.
Yeah, call out that freaking bum from our TikTok comments.
Yeah.
Call that guy out right now.
Actually, Jason Tatum can guard him actually really well.
Yeah,
No,
Jason
no,
Tatum
he
can guard
can't.
VJ
On the
Edgecombe.
bench?
Yeah, we'll see what happens when you don't shoot 50% from three. They shot 39 in that closeout game, bitch. 39% and still won.
I'm just gonna send him that. Just send. I don't know who that guy is, but just send him that.
Yeah,
Where do we get whacked?
flip it.
Follow the TikTok.
All of it.
Yeah.
It
Alex,
was
anything
a
on the
great.
series?
It was a great series, man. Like I think Connor said it perfectly. Maxey is just so electric to watch. Then you pair him up with VJ. Freaking Embiid comes back, completely
Paul
shifts.
George too.
the-
Paul George too.
Yep,
Paul George
completely
actually
shifts
was
the
really good.
momentum of that. Paul George was actually out there putting in some good work from Podcast P. So
Yeah.
shout out to him. And yeah, man, that series was electric, and also got to see the Boston Celtics lose in the first round as the 2 seed, but like to the 7 seed. Love that. We love that here. So
Oh God, everyone loved it.
fuck the Celtics.
Yeah, man. Playoff P, man. Playoff P. He's playoff P. man.
Playoff
He's
P.
playoff P. A cool 17 points from the
Yeah.
vet.
Yeah.
A cool 17. That's we'll take that.
Let's calm it
We'll take
down.
that.
Calm it down a little bit. Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Let's
All
see
that's
it
all he's
this
got to do,
series.
man. If Maxey can continue, which he will continue to score 25 to 35 points a game,
Yep.
does it every night. And if
VJ, you'll give him
Embiid,
20.
man, yep, VJ just playing great defense. Embiid, man, stay healthy. It's gonna be a series. It's gonna be a series in New York. So let's get into our predictions, gentlemen.
All right.
Round 2, the conference semifinals. Let's just kind of start from where we are, and we'll end our way back up to the West. We're talking about them. 76ers as a 7 seed facing the 3 seed New York Knicks. Game 1 has happened already. New York absolutely dominated.
Yeah.
Belt to MFA right there, yeah. So we'll
MFA.
see Game 2. But after Game 1, guys, how are we feeling about the 76ers?
Ain't no
And they're-
sweat. 76ers in 6.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
I,
30
legitimate-
points.
no, probably not.
I was listening to their chefs, guys. They made some good points. Coming off Game 7, coming off the adrenaline, they were just bound to lose this game. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, like they said. Shout out them, but I like the Knicks in this series. I texted Justin too, and I said that the Knicks, after this game, I'm drinking the juice. They're coming out the East. That's my pick. So I got the Knicks in 7. After this game, I might bump it down to 6, but I'm taking the Knicks regardless. I like the starting lineup. OG Anunoby is playing really good basketball right now. Cat and Embiid are just going to go at each other the whole series, which is funny because neither of them play defense. But I'm going to give the edge to the captain. I'm going to go Knicks here.
Yeah, I like it. I think I'm gonna go the same. Unfortunately, as much hyping up as we just did for the 76ers, which obviously well deserved. I just think that the Knicks are gonna take this, and I do like what Brendan said there about if depending on how this game goes, I can see him take it in 6. So
Yeah, realistically, it's probably Knicks in probably 5, to be honest. Just the fact that the 76ers aren't really getting like any rest going from one series to the next. But for fun, I'm going to take the 76ers in 7.
I like the fun pick. I'm going to go Knicks in 5 here. Obviously, Game 1 happened and they got blown out, but
Wow.
it's not because of it. I was going to take Knicks in 5 regardless. Just because you look at the Boston Celtics and you got Derek White, great defender. Other than that, you got really no one else. I'm sorry, Peyton Pritchard, but you're not going to be defending VJ Edgecombe or Tyrese Maxey. Baylor Shireman's not going to be doing that. You don't got really anyone else on that Boston team that can defend. So you look at New York, and there's defenders all around. You got Deuce McBride, Alvarado, Bridges. The only guy that really can't guard is Brunson, which is fine. So it's, again, it's not one-on-one matchups the entire time. NBA's switching all the time, so they've got a better defensive scheme for the 76ers. Cat matches up well with Embiid. They're both slow, both tall. Again, Embiid probably will dominate, but I think other guys in the 76ers are going to have a tough time, and I'm going to take the Knicks in 5.
Wow,
interesting.
like that,
Yeah.
that. Like it.
Tough for the 76ers hype, but it's got to happen. Moving on. Honestly, this is kind of a boring series to me, but it could be fun just because it could be tight scores all around. But the Pistons, 1 seed, taking on the 4 seed Cleveland Cavaliers. You got inexperience and some youth versus more playoff experience and some older aged people on the Cavaliers. Who wants to start this one? What are we thinking?
In other
I'll go.
words, shitty team 1 versus shitty team 2.
Yeah, I mean the Cavs just on paper are the best team in the East remaining, just on paper wise, just the talent, but they just don't play like it. I don't know what it is. James Harden, right now, their game 1 is going on. Let's see if my internet will let me see this. He
83,
has 9
76
points
right now.
going into the
Yeah.
fourth quarter. Yeah, James Harden has 9 points going into the fourth quarter, and when he's supposed to be like that second option. So that's really concerning. But I'm still going Cavs in, honestly, 7 as well. Actually, we'll go 6. We'll go Cavs in 6. James Harden has to play better. There's no ifs about it. He has to play better. Mobley has to play better. And then for the Pistons side, honestly, just Duran and Tobias and Cade just have to ball out, and I think they'll win a few games. But I'm going to go Cavs here in 6.
Damn. Max Strus has 16 points in 19 minutes. Shout out to him right now.
Somebody has to score because James Harden ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
When the I like the playmaking that James Harden's been able to kind of get away with on Cleveland. I know he's obviously come playoff time, he's a known playoff dropper. I totally get that. But I mean, like Brennan said, we're looking for more than 9 points from your second option going into the fourth quarter. And I get he's got 7 assists. That's cool. But you got to do more, man. As the second option on the team, we got to see, low 20s, even maybe high teens. I'll even give you, but we can't have 9 going into the fourth quarter. That's just not going to work. So if he pulls it together, which I don't know, you can say that for every fucking James Harden playoff series. If he pulls it together, I can see the Cavs winning this one, but also I can see the Pistons somehow pulling this out because they're just gritty, the defense, and if James Harden just can't pull it together, I can see the Pistons sneaking away with this one. So I'm gonna go Pistons, and I'm gonna say Pistons in 6, just because I don't believe Harden's gonna take it to that level that he does for some reason in the regular season. He just seems to fall off a fucking cliff in the playoffs, and it's the same fucking story every single year. And I think it's just going to continue. And when you have James Harden playing like ass, that's going to affect your Evan Mobley, your Jared Allen. When he is healthy and he's playing well, he's able to dish it out to those guys. He's able to throw the lobs. He's able to drive and kick. But when he plays like ass, he panics. He fucking chucks up 13 shots and makes 2 of them. So I'm going to go Pistons in 6 in this one because I just don't believe in James Harden.
Yeah, if any team, Connor, you would love watching the Pistons. They're the 90s. They're the 90s basketball
I know.
there for you.
They don't really shoot threes at all. They're a fucking physical team, love defense,
Some of
gritty.
those guys don't even look at the hoop. So
That's exactly why I'm taking the Pistons in 6 also. I really like their defense, and obviously with the Cavs really just not playing that great this past series, I'm going to trust that. Honestly, I don't think the Cavs really get hot in this series, as well as the Pistons defense is just going to be, I think, such a factor that they're really not going to be able to get anything going. They'll probably take a game or 2, but I'm taking Pistons in 6.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Totally fair.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me just because the Cavs looked so iffy in that last series. But I'm going to take the experience. I think experience is going to somehow push the Cavs over in Game 7. I'm going to take the Cavs in 7 here. They're just lucky, man. They got to face the Raptors and a young team, and they squeaked that out. And again, they're not getting lucky by playing the 1-seed Pistons by any means. But you look at the Knicks and the 76ers, and they have been in the playoffs for, past 5-6 years, just kind of fighting and battling with Embiid and Cat Brunson, all that. So if you're the Cavs, you kind of luck out here, and I think they somehow pull it together. They get to a Game 7 after being down maybe 2-1 or maybe even 3-1. They somehow pull it together, and experience wins. Give me Cavs in 7.
Split on this one. All right, I love it.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough series, though. I really do see the Pistons side, though. But if Jalen Duren's going to score fucking 8 points a game, give me Mobley and Jared Allen. So
That's fair.
Good God. Jalen Duren, what the hell,
Great
man?
googly moogly.
Figure it out, dude. This game, right? He's got 5 points.
Dude, he
Hell.
sucks, bro.
What is
He's terrible.
It's
He's
insane.
1 for 7. Yeah.
Playoff dropper, Jalen Duren. Maybe that's
don't worry. Tobias Harris
narrative.
16.
It's a narrative, yeah.
New narrative unlocked.
Dropper.
telling you, dude.
Dropper.
The big man not being able to shoot threes or shoot worthless. They just give you nothing.
That's what they be saying.
They give you 8 to 10 rebounds, sure, but dude's has 5 points, and he's the second best player on the team. Oh God, disgusting.
Yeah. Either way, though, both going to be good
Miles
series
Turner.
regardless.
I said it.
Oh no!
Give me Miles Turner.
Yep, there it was. I was waiting.
I'm just joking, everybody.
All right. We're going to delete that, actually.
Cut that.
Got it.
Moving on to the West. Let's finish it out here, gentlemen. The 2-seed San Antonio Spurs are facing the red-hot 6-seed Timberwolves, and Minnesota has already taken Game 1 on the road. Anthony Edwards coming off the
Dog.
bench, putting up 18.
Absolute dog.
Mike Conley scoring 12 points on 4 threes to start. Terrence Shannon Jr. in the starting lineup putting up points, man, 16. And then Julius Randle, obviously, that's your anchor right there. He's going to carry the way. I feel like he puts up the same stat line night in, night out. 20 points,
night.
10 rebounds, 5 assists. He shoots about 40 to 50%. Will hit a couple threes. I mean, it's perfect.
You're getting
man.
that.
You know what you're getting. So every other guy around you, again, kind of the same way. Jaden McDaniels, 15, 5, and 3. Great defense. Rudy Gobert, double-double. Phenomenal defense. Terrence Shannon's going to put up points. Naz Reid going to come off the bench and score points. Bones Highland, iffy. You're either getting shit or he's going to be a legend.
Yeah.
And then, dude, Ayo Dosunmu, not even in the lineup, and they still won. And he was the hero, like Connor mentioned, of the first series. He averaged the most points for the Timberwolves. So, I don't know, man. Wemby having, how many
Who you
blocks
taking?
did he have? 12
12.
blocks. Wemby having 12 blocks. Wow. Give
He
me the
had 12
Spurs, though.
blocks?
Give me the Spurs in 7. I'm taking the Spurs in 7.
What
If
the
Wemby's
fuck?
going to be doing that, and the Timberwolves are winning by 2 points, you got lucky game 1. That's not happening the rest of the series. Ant-Man, hope you can, play more than 25 minutes and really get fully healthy. But even if, I'm going to take Wemby and the Spurs here, man.
Yeah, I'll go Spurs as well. I think this was probably the worst game that Wemby and Fox, especially Wemby, is going to play this series. He had 12 blocks, 10 rebounds, blah blah blah, but he ended with 11 points. And you can't end with 11 points as the best player and want to be in that conversation for best on the planet. That's just unacceptable. So he's at that status for me already where he's unbelievable. He's a god. You can't give me less than 12. The blocks are sweet. The only reason he's getting somebody blocks is because he's not even guarding Gobert on the offensive side. He's literally just letting him just stand in the paint because Gobert gives you nothing. He has stone hands, so he can't catch the ball even if it's thrown to him from me to my TV. So I don't know. I think they're gonna play better, especially Fox has to play better. And I think if they both do, I think the Spurs get it done in 6. It's gonna be a fun series. Both teams are really gritty and really good on the defensive side. But I'm going to give the edge to the Spurs.
Interesting. Connor, you want to go?
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go Wolves in 7. I'm gonna trust Anthony Edwards. That guy's an absolute dog. I like this Timberwolf teams. I think they're also one of the grittiest teams that we have in the league. So I'm just gonna take the Wolves to, absolutely go to war with the Spurs, and I'm gonna have them come on top.
Yeah. I'm
That cat, man.
Dude, that cat is going crazy.
Dude, this door's been shut way too long. It's just now it doesn't know what to do.
That's crazy. I'm going to go with the Timberwolves here over the Spurs. I think Mason, for picking the Spurs, he did a hell of a job hyping up the Timberwolves because, I mean, we talked about it. They haven't even. There's so many different lineup combinations you can make with this team. They're deep. Yes, they're small. I mean, you have Gobert, you have Naz Reid that you can, play around with. You have the McDaniels. You can figure out what works best. I get that game 1 they had barely won after a pretty bad game from Fox and Wemby, but I just, like we said, Anthony Edwards coming off the bench on a minutes restriction. Ayo didn't even play in that game. Like there's just so many different lineups and things that they can do that I think that the Timberwolves are going to be able to keep this going. I'm going to say Wolves. I'm going to say Wolves in 7 to round that one out.
Yeah, another
Fun
split
series.
there.
I'm excited for the rest of this one, to be honest.
Yeah, that's by far the series I'm looking most forward to. But again, this next series, though, if it's interesting, this could be the series of the whole playoffs here. Who knows?
Lou Dort better keep his goddamn hands off of
Thunder and
LeBron, or
foul.
I swear to God.
Thunder and foe.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
We're going long here. We can keep this one short. Thunder in 4. If that bum doesn't play, if he does play, we'll go Thunder in 5.
Give me Thunder in 5 regardless, baby. Let me see LeBron take one in LA. Game 3, actually. It's gonna be game 3. Stamping it right now, but yeah. Unfortunately, Thunder in 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Thunder in 5, and then if old Tubby McFucking Brittlebones decides to play a game, we'll go Thunder in 6. Because I think regardless, I think that LeBron can will at least one win, and then
I think
like
so.
I said, if fucking Luka, the fucking bum, comes back, we can probably get another game for the Lakers, but no more than
We'll
6.
we'll see a 30 game from James and Reeves. Both scoring 30. That's my prediction. A 30-30 game in their one win in the series.
Maybe LeBron. Austin Reeves.
Austin
literally
Reeves has been
fucking
playing like
sucks
yes.
against the Thunder, dude. That's the
Yeah.
thing I was talking to you about. Is about a few months ago, maybe weeks ago. I can't remember. Small guards are dying. He just can't do anything against these big, guards or small forwards. So he's gonna struggle in this series. And if he can't score, Luka doesn't come back, it's gonna be rough for the Lakers. So
I'm not gonna
Sadly.
lie, Brendan's turning me into a Luka hater this episode, because like the hate level was there before this episode, but then Brendan kind of feeding into it, and then I just went over the top with it. It's insane. So I love it though. I'm here for it.
it's just when you need him, he's just not there, man. It sucks.
He's
Even in
the
finals,
fucking
you've
he's the
heard
Lex
the
Avatar.
whole series.
When the world needed him most, he fucking vanishes.
Don't get me wrong.
But guess
he's
what? He
probably
comes
gonna be-
back.
Yeah, he comes back and we get a
don't
game,
know
and
when,
then it's
but-
over after that.
God, yeah.
About 100
Yeah.
years. So
Yeah, I mean,
literally.
dude's week to week, and that was like a month ago. So I don't really know what the hell's going on. He posted a picture on his story about him working out. So we'll
There
see.
you go.
Maybe
God.
maybe maybe he comes back in game 3 or 4. But if it's 3-0 and it's like belt to ass, I don't even know if he comes back, to be honest. So
No,
we'll see.
Probably not.
We'll just have to see. But that's all the time that we got. We went long here. We're gonna get the hell out of here and go to sleep. I'm sleepy. I'm a tired boy. So we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
This is Cheese in the Bear podcast. You guys got anything else before we get out of here?
Nah,
Go Pack.
baby. Old time sports. Cheese 15. Go Pack. Buy some Packers
Literally.
gear.
Widow. All right, cool. Go Bears.
Go, baby.